they're allowed.
Now Harris. Got a hand on it. Now here's MP. For three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's good from Fultz on the assist from Harris. Fultz has got 10.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
The three from MP. Rebounded by Isaac.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half of the quarter.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you. Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in for Gary Harris. 11 feet away. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. And this one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams. Tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Now, I'm sure you know this, but the front office has been a big believer in your shot since day.
Those are my guys. They're like my family. And you always want to make your family proud. So to hear that, they have faith in my shot. Okay. All right, y'all. How we doing today?
Hey, I think it's safe to assume that wasn't the introduction you were hoping for, right?
And I think it's safe to assume you're right.
Well, after you pushed your way out of your last team, I'm curious, who's to blame for this failure?
Me, Frank. Look, the buck stops here. I just need to do... Look, I need to do everything better. And I think I was just trying hard to make a good first impression that I just ended up playing like straight garbage. Bad decisions, slow reactions, and just no control. But I'm going to get in the gym, and I'm about to get these things worked out, man. You can watch.
But do you worry at all that this team might be feeling some regret over making the deal to acquire you?
Nah. Look, I'm willing to bet they sell more tickets for the game than usual, right? People are excited to come see me, man, and once I get my feet wet, they'll be excited to come see me deliver a win.
So how long do you think that would take then?
The franchise already got the biggest win by adding me to the team, but on the court, we'll win the next one. And now that I'm here, we'll look good doing it.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, we good? Thank you.
A lot of people on social media were asking me about MP's game last night. And I gotta say, I'm not surprised. His coach was right not to play him early in the season.
Coach G, what's going on? Hey, look, I gotta be honest with you. When my agents told me they was hiring you, I thought they was pranking.
All right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back there. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repressor, it ain't no pressure.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there.
At center. And we've got just enough time for a pregame report.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, the veteran savvy of Chris.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Alan. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Paul George out there with MP. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of the inexperienced young guys. Either way, you got to play the game.
Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
MP outside. Back to Batum. MP outside. From outside the arc. And he parries his first look.
And Gatorade is looking to partner with the best in the NBA. So it's only natural that they made a deal with MP. Hey, BA, I'm getting thirsty just talking about it.
Oh, me too, man. Where's my ice-cold Gatorade, Grant? Seriously, great to see MP get an endorsement. Here's MP, coming off a Suns make. Back to Batum. MP outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Back to Batum. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bridges. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from MP. The 3. Again, MP missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
MP finds George. Back to MP. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. MP's got 9 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
MP against Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Deflected. In transition, here come the Clippers. He's covered by Ayton. MP with it. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
We try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. In their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Holiday against Jackson. Crowder, the pass to Payne. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Payne against MP. Fires the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside Holiday. Good D by Covington. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. MP outside. Pass to Jackson. MP outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
It's on Dario Saric.
First team foul.
Free throw good. MP.
For LA, number 30. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Outside Payne to halt the run. Kept alive.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
No shortage of scoring. And drafted 13th back in 2015. Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down, staying locked in.
Booker's going with a whole new group out there. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Paul against MP. Paul. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. MP no good.
2 minutes remaining.
The Suns shooting only 35% so far.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He had 18 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And here are the Suns now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Zubac finds MP. The three is up. The Suns clear it.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's MP. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. Misses the three. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Coffey. MP against Paul. MP outside. Fires for three. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. MP is out there with Paul George. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Now Booker from deep. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Back to MP. Launches it. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Booker attacking, and a nice finish on the layup. He's got 9.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
MP, the pass to Zubats. Back to George. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns trailing. Booker finds Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. It doesn't go for him. Good D by MP. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Zubats. MP outside. Pass to Zubats. It's George on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 26.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Teams making substitutions here. Now here's Zubats. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep, MP. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Suns, Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Inside it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Coffey can't get it to go. Well, the Suns shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. MP outside. Takes a 3. On target from range. MP's got 29.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Outside Booker. The three is up. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's off to Utah after this one, where they'll face the Jazz. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. George. And the jam by George.
You know, offensive rebounding is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
Outside Paul. Pass to Šarić. And here's Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Here's Coffey. Back to MP. Jacks up a three. And they recover it. Pass to George. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Up the floor. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
MP outside. Inside. Zubac passes to MP. Pocket 6. The three ball. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Paul gets it to go.
What focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. From deep, MP. The Suns clear it. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP against Paul from 9 feet. That won't go either for Paul.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
MP against Paul. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hayden's got rebound number 8 now. Bridges outside. MP against Paul. Lets it go from 14. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And he recovers it. MP outside, trying to get back on track. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Paul. No good. A bit long that time. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Pass to George. Stolen by Booker. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in the half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you later.
Having covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams.
You know, we try not to worry about those labels. Our goal is to win a championship.
All right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. In my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top not on my roster, get the most and not the less. I pop them at me in the valley, drop the off on Winnetka. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rapper one just selling now. But they got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the, they come and they snatching nigga now. Big long in the golf ball, big fin ball in this one really burn all in the seat. Had a to the walls like, but when I left his drawers for the they getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. Put a microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress it ain't no pressure. Guess a microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the repress it ain't no pressure. Yeah. Round deep, I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his pick, but a hoe. With a watch and a chain that set above, yeah, I train that.
Ggggg Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. It's time for the NBA live on 2K. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's...
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Powell is out there with MP. And it's George in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Whiteside. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And Greg People already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that? I mean...
We have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Now here's Whiteside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
In the corner, George with it. MP outside. Zubac kicks to MP. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Utah's ball. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's MP following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APD sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Mitchell with it. George picks him up. And stolen by MP. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Mitchell dishes to Whiteside. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Into the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Zubac the pass to MP. Launches a three. Bangs on the trifecta. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Mitchell finds Conley over MP, and it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
MP passes to George. Now, here's MP. Covered by Conley. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Gay. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. 11 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Butler against MP. The tray. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paschal kicks to Gay. Left here in the opening quarter. Off target at the rim. MP looking around. There's the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Gay outside. They need this. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers leading by 11. MP passes to Hartenstein. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell against Jackson. Now, here's Mitchell. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Be giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get
doing that.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Clippers ahead, leading by 14. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan.
It's been good for me. From day one, they showed me to come here and be myself.
And Clarkson
coming onto the floor.
ends up going with the new group. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
3 points.
They've got MP. Robert Covington out there with Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Offensive rebound. Right side. Slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder. And second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Outside, George. Conley against MP. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 15. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. And the rejection by Zubac. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was a driven man. He finished with 32 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Thank you. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Whiteside. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
On the wing, George. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jazz trail by 19. Here's Conley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the bucket from MP.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now Mitchell. Shoots over Covington. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Whiteside is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Stolen by Conley. The shot by Mitchell, no good. George with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. Shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz, taking a look at Los Angeles. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. MP is out there with Paul George, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. The floater, and it's laid up and in by Conley.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
George finds MP. Back to George. Passes it to MP. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Power down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And you can see Morris on the roll. A well-coordinated athlete, no trouble converting there.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Right side trying to break free, and it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers leading by 22. MP outside. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 39.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right side kicks to Conley. Mitchell against Zubac. And it goes down 2 points.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Inside, here's Zubac. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And a regroup necessary. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right.
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just your read on the situation.
But you sure looked good, like you were having a blast out there tonight.
That was more about winning than anything.
But you enjoy scoring.
For sure, for sure. But I enjoy all kinds of things. Locking up my man.
All right, check it out.
To assist, MP.
I like it. Great choice.
Ronnie, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster.
Yeah.
A sunny view of downtown Oklahoma City for you there. The setting of our broadcast today. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been wheeling and dealing as of late in the 2020 offseason, an NBA record 11 trades with 15 other teams. More at the deadline, and yet again this offseason. The end result, a mountain of draft picks in the years to come. It'll come in handy, guys.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Paul George out there with MP. Then there's Marcus Morris, and it's Coffee in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Derek Favors. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
MP finds George. MP with it. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Good D by MP. Some room here for George. Gets an open look and hits it.
This is one of Paul George's go-to shots. His confidence and ability to rise and fire quickly from the mid-range, crucial.
Here's Giddey. 15 in his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Fires from deep. The Thunder pull it in. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Knocks down the triple. MP's got 6.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now, stronger than ever.
Now here's Dort, outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Here's Favors. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Favors gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
MP outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. And with Paul George and that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Here's Hartenstein following the bucket by the Thunder. George finds MP. There's the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Muscala. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Zubac. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
MP, the pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Mann. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Counted from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Back to Mann. MP outside. Pass to Mann. MP outside. Takes the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. It's stolen by MP. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 18 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Clippers on top, up 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Kenrich Williams is out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Thanks, Paul. MP in their last game against the Jazz. Was all business. He had 39 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Powell finds MP. Lets the three fly. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Clippers going to the... And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Clippers on top. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. So, on the floor for the Clippers, MP is out there with Paul George. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Coffee in at the 3.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Favors got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP with his second effort, and Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can, but right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy's showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
From deep, MP drops in the 3. MP's got 24 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors. Count the bucket. Coming off the perfectly placed pass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
All right, time for an injury report. Now for an update on Lou Dort's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. He told me it's a dislocated finger that's causing a good deal of pain right now. As we approach and enter the midway point of the season, interesting to see just how this impacts them in the standings.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. We're talking about Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young model.
Pass to Hartenstein. MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Both teams will make substitutions. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Back to Ggggg-Alexander, and slam dunk by Ggggg-Alexander.
How fast off his speed is Ggggg-Alexander. What a dunk.
Powell finds MP. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Zubats. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubats.
And he drops the first. And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in.
Coming on to the floor for the Clippers.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Derek Favors. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
MP outside. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP. He's got 33.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Coffey. Now MP. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the paint. Howard's down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Favors. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Favors. Here's Giddey. George defending. Here's Giddey. And the shot falls short that time. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, walk me through your performance tonight, MP. What a thrilling show you put on out there.
It's a great team win tonight. I thought we brought energy from the tip, and that carried through the entire game for us. Great job from the bench, great coaching. It was just strong all the way around, and now we look forward to the next one.
You and me both. MP, good luck to you.
Hey, John, thanks.
All right, check it out.
Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back there. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. In my Ggggg, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top now on my roster, get the most and not the lesser. Pop on that in the valley, drop the off on with necker. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, sir. I didn't want to speak on it, but it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really, I with this rap on my to sell it now. But they got enough on us to go start a case now. They get hit with the, they come and they snatching they now. Big long in the golf ball, big fin ball in this one really burn all in the seat. Had a to the wall type, but when I left his drawers for the they getting down, but I be so proud to put it down. Put a microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Guess a microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yeah. Round deep, I'ma catch a little white chillin' with his click, but a hope. With a watch and a chain that set up, yeah, I train that. In the 8 for like 4 days straight, but I never claim that. I be talking this. DM, I'm sitting in the dude. I be get political. Hit the John, I'm whipping the miracle. Get it, I'm scraping the. Get political. Miss with the whole. Might get east side insane. Me and miss with the whole. Get it. Microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Guess a microphone check, 1, 2, mic checker. Still back that. All this in my brain, I got the rank, I got the blessing. Take some extras out the we press a it ain't no pressure. Yes, sir.
Yo, I just like to say, you know. It's good to be original when you diss somebody. Don't use somebody else's.
Going to change people. It's something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It'll just be something that you see, and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
Prada and Gucci, don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. He wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, swear you go wetter, huh? On go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale on my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slide some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got rich from the boy named Elite. You would say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine that I seen? I went from the road to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snapper, I didn't even snap her. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just sent my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from that Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think is. She wanna buy me a jag. Text me, don't 10 at her like Messi. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sally's. No change in my lines. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
Level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
You know what I'm saying? A little something saying. Don't feel no way.
A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. And the starting group for the Spurs. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Vassell in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all. Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him because we know he can get to the basket.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. And lots of buzz surrounding this recent announcement. MP locking up a partnership with Kia.
Kia and the NBA have an extensive working relationship. I mean, to get MP on board is a huge move for everybody involved.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by San Antonio. We're about 1 minute into the first. McDermott with it. Leonard's there. McDermott can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. And McDermott drops them both. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP against Murray. The 3 from MP. Buries the long range jumper. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Pirtle. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Vassell. MP against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Second shot opportunity. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now, here's Zubac. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Poor design there. Defensively, they know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you.
Cooked. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. It's scary. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Birtle, the pass to Johnson. And there's the drive. Murray looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And Gregg along with the count. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star. As hot as he's been this quarter. The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray against MP. Pass to George. Back to MP. Here's Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's MP for 3. Vassell grabs the board. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Murray's got 6 points.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Murray against MP. 3-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Murray. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's MP for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of 3s today.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. The pass to McDermott. Murray. Pass to Collins. Feeds to Johnson. For 3, Murray. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The 3 from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Murray, here we go. Count it. Murray's got 11 points.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now, here's MP. Last time, 45 points for him. Shoots the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from MP. Los Angeles leading by 4. High post, Zubats. MV deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. The dish to MP. Three-pointer. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Murray kicks to McDermott. Passes it to Johnson. The Clippers in the lead. MP outside. Fires from deep. The Clippers get another chance here. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Kept alive. Zubats trying to break loose. And finally they hit one. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. When you know you're on a championship contender. How hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys are having an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Paul George. Shots good by Walker.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here now the Clippers. They're on a 14-4 run. Powell finds MP. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 27.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Primo. And it's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Powell, the pass to MP. High post shot. The rebound by the Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Spurs. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the
threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Primo. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the clock. It's up a 3. Headshot off. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Lineup now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender in rebounding.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He scored 45 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Leonard. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
The pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Johnson, the pass to Collins. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
MP against Murray. A 3 from MP. And again, it's... the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint, and they get it. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Collins.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
And here's MP for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Zubac against Murray. There's the feed to Collins. Murray outside. The 8-footer. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy. He's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other forwards.
Vassell, the pass to Murray. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Murray against MP. From deep three-point range. No good that time. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
From deep. And they recover it. Zubac kicks to MP. He dishes it to George. Zubac with it. McDermott on him. And the Clippers miss again. Pass to Collins. Dishes it to Murray. Here's Vassell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender.
And we finished one half of basketball. Clippers lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Connects again.
And that is a three that will put him in the record.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Hurdle, the pass to Vassell. Great pass to set up the lane.
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
On the wing, George. Goddard finds MP. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Johnson going inside, and that one drops for him. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in league history.
No, it seems like every three he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. MP outside. Takes the three. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray, the pass to McDermott. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, it's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
MP passes to Zubac. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. For the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Murray's got 15 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Murray. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
MP outside. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pirtle's shot is off. Clippers leading by 6. Trying to get something going. Indeed, George drops it in.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
San Antonio calls timeout, and we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and
Substitution on the court.
.135 left in the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Collins. That gives them the lead. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Murray against MP. For the lead. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 48.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Murray gets to McDermott. good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Johnson. Good defense by MP.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
From deep. Again, what an avalanche that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable, setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Spurs, McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Then it's Collins, then there's Murray, and it's Vassell in at 2-guard. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A 3 from MP. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Out to the wing. Now McDermott. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And they made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And so he hits both. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Murray left side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. It's a tie ball game.
I think making this a more consistent part of his game, Murray, nice to see him knock it down from there.
MP against Murray. The 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. McDermott with it. Passes to Murray. Over MP. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be.
He's a tough kid. He's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted. Wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And the Clippers call time here. The first one falls.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Zubac finds MP. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here's McDermott. Murray outside. And the pass to Johnson. Here's Murray, covered by MP. Off target on the 15-footer. LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. From downtown, they get it again. And that one is good from Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Murray. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Diving in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Pirtle is checked in for San Antonio. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. A 3 from MP. Another shot. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Murray outside. Wide open shot is on the money. 21 points for DeJounte Murray.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Murray against MP. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Murray against MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Los Angeles leading by 9. Leonard finds MP. To the middle. Outside for George. Murray against MP. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell, the pass to Murray. Now here's McDermott. Murray outside. So the wing on the left. Here's Vassell. Empty that time from Leonard. And so MV will bring it up for Los Angeles. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And yet another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Murray, the pass to McDermott. And here is Pirtle. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Murray against MP. A 3. Good. Another Jumper from 3. Really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Murray. Baseline jumper. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
MP against Murray. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow. What can you say?
Spurs trail by 12. Passes it to McDermott. He feeds it to Pirtle. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Murray against MP. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray against MP. Murray, no good. Clippers leading by 10. And there's the pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
Here's Murray, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 25 points in the game. Murray against MP. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Vassell, the pass to McDermott. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Murray against MP. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 11. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Vassell. Murray dishes to Pirtle. From deep, Johnson drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for San Antonio.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
To the paint. No good from Zubac. Walker surveying the floor. Second chance shot. Pirtle kicks to Walker. Johnson for 3. Murray finds Pirtle. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively in strong court.
MP outside. No good. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments throughout this one. But they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Okay, I've got to ask, is there anything you can't do on offense?
I'm sure Coach can give you a whole list of things I need to work on.
Oh, come on, MP. Don't be so modest.
Look, no, I'm being serious. I'm never satisfied. I've got strengths and weaknesses like everybody else, but even the strengths, you can't take those for granted or your skills start to atrophy. So you got to work on everything all the time.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP.
Yeah, thank you, John.